The evens now on your practice for multiplying polynomials. I'm going to set all of these up using our box, even though for these first ones, you don't really need to. If it's just one term in front, you can just distribute through, and you're going to end up where you need to end up. But if I do set up a box, it's going to be 1 unit high and 2 units across. So a 1 by 2 box, just like this. The 5m to the third. So each term of the polynomial gets its own little section of the box. So 5 times 3 is 15. M to the third times another m is m to the fourth overall. 5 times 7 is 35, and the m to the third stays around. Final answer is what's in the boxes added together. And there you have it. Same thing here. Just for practice, I'm going to set up another box. So it's going to be 1 high and 1, 2, 3 across. So kind of a long one. Hard to draw my boxes, so thanks for understanding. I know they're not real straight. So 8 in front, and here 7b squared minus 5b and minus 4. 8 times 7b squared. 8 times negative 5b. 8 times negative 4. And then add them all up. So 56b to the second minus 40b's minus 32. On we go. Here, same idea, 1 by 2, so 1 high, 2 across. With the decimals, they do sometimes get kind of long. So I hope I've left enough space. I may have to write small. Now 5.2 times another 5.2 is 27.04, and there's a k. And then 5.2 times negative 1.96 is negative 10.192. Add these up. There's nothing to combine, so it's going to look, not a b, we want a k this time. Minus 10.192. There we have it. Now on 24, here's where I'm finally getting to one that's going to require this 2 by 2 grid. So 2 spots up and down, 2 spots side to side. Now I know this is going to be a multiplication of polynomials because it's parentheses with plus and minus times parentheses with plus and minus. So 7m minus 2, 2m plus 5. Let's multiply to fill things in. So 14m to the second. 2m times negative 2 is minus 4m. 7m times 5 is 35m, and 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. Now, adding it all up, I'm going to write the top row like it is, so 14m squared minus 4m. But I'm going to line up the bottom row so that my like terms are on top of each other. Makes it easier to remember to combine them and put them together. So 14m to the second, negative 4m's, plus 35m's. It's 31m's with a minus 10 then on the back. Let's carry on. Once again here, a 2 by 2 grid. So 2 spaces across, 2 spaces up and down. 7a minus 2, 8a plus 7. Here we go. 8 times 7, 56. A times a is a to the second. 8a times negative 2, negative 16a. 7a times 7, that's positive 49a's. 7 times negative 2 is a minus 14. Now, take what's in the boxes, add them all up. So 56a to the second plus negative 16a plus 49a with a minus 14 on the back. 56a to the second. These do need to combine. I'm just going to double check on my calculator. Negative 16 plus 49, 33. That sounds right. Positive, so plus 33a's with a minus 14 on the back. Next up, once again, 2 by 2, 2 terms times 2 terms. just like this. So 4p minus 3, that's really uneven. I hope that's okay. 8p plus 2, let's multiply. 8 times 4 is 32. P times p is p to the second power. 8 times negative 3 is negative 24 with a p on the back. 2 times 4 is 8 with a p on the back. And 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Now let's add them up. 32p to the second minus 24p plus 8p minus 6. So 32p to the second. Negative 24 plus 8 is negative 16p's with a minus 6 on the back. Let's keep going. When you bring the decimals in, it doesn't make it any tougher. It's just that the numbers get a little longer. I'm going to try to remember to make my box a little longer. And I'm also going to try and maybe write a little smaller. Okay, so 1.32 B's minus 7.83, 0.3 B's and 2.8. And I'm going to put my plus sign there. I almost forgot. Okay, let's multiply. 0.3 times 1.32 is 0.396. And b times b is b to the power of 2. Hope you're starting to notice some patterns that happen. Next up, 0.3 times negative 7.83, negative 2.349, and don't forget this b that's on the back. Down below, 1.32 times 2.8, 3.696 with a b on the back. And then over here, 2.8 times negative 7.83 is negative 21.924. Okay, let's add things together. 0.396b to the second power minus 2.349b plus 3.696b minus 21.924. Whew. So 0.396b to the second. Here, negative 2.349 plus 3.696 is positive 1.347b with a minus 21.94 on the back. Now just because that's so much writing, I'm going to try and, anyway, group it together and then make it a little smaller, just so I have more space for the second problem over here. Okay, let's go one more time. Once again, from my grid, I'm going to need it to be 2 by 2. So 2 terms on the top and 2 terms down the side. Let's multiply. 2 times 3.1, that's 6.2. X times x is x to the second power. Here, 2 times negative 6.2 is going to be negative 12.4. And don't forget, this x is on the back. Down here, negative 4.3 times 3.1. It's negative 13.33 with that x on the back. And then lastly down here, negative 4.3 times negative 6.2 is positive 26.66. Let's add everything up. I think I'm going to come down below. I don't think maybe I have enough space over here. Let's try that. So I've got 6.2x to the second minus 12.4x's minus 13.33x's plus, I ran out of space, 26.66. I'm sorry about that. I thought there was going to be enough space. Okay, so final answer, 6.2x to the second. Add these together, so negative 12.4 plus negative 13.33 It's going to be a negative overall, so a minus 25.73 x's with a plus 26.66 on the back. Last one. Same idea. No, got plenty of space this time. Once again, 2x2 grid. So across one side, 2.5x plus 0.7. Across the other side, 4.5x plus 3.7. Now let's multiply to fill things in. 4.5 times 2.5 is 11.25, x to the second. 4.5 times 0.7, 3.15, and this x stays around. Down here, 2.5 times 3.7, 9.25, and this top x stays around. And then lastly, 3.7 times 0.7 is positive 2.59. Multiply to fill the boxes. Now add them all up. 11.25 x to the second plus 3.15x plus 9.25x plus 2.59 means that altogether we've got 11.25x to the second, 3.15 plus 9.25 is a total of 12.4 x's with the plus 2.59 on the back. So they're not easy, but if you keep your work organized, they're going to be manageable. So set up your grids, multiply to fill the boxes, and then add up what's in them once you're finished.